Hello Gemini, and welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is the bonus reading, which is a clarification on the cards that we had in the weekly readings which we did at the weekend. If you haven't seen it, a link will be pinned in the comment section below where you can go and watch that reading and see how what cards that have come up on which petals and see how that's been affecting your week. This clarification this time round is going to be according to the solar activity and how it's affecting your elements and your qualities within your sign, because we're all made up of different elements and different qualities within our signs. And basically the solar flares, which you've been seeing here, have been affecting the certain elements and certain qualities flowing through the Earth's vibration. As it's done that, I've done an energy update on Cymatic TV, our sister channel, which you will also find a link in the description below, just after you've subscribed and clicked the bell to this channel. You can go and have a look at those energy updates and see how that affects your chakras and your aura system, and see how that helps you to sort of be in alignment with the energies that are around us. We also do lots of other videos on the new paradigm and etc. They're very interesting. You'll knock yourselves out. So this energy that's been coming through from the sun this weekend and this week, because we've already had solar flares this week. Well, I think we've had an M flare, which we will also have updates on later on in the week, has been affecting, basically in a negative sense, water and earth. So for water, it's making it a lot more flatter. The emotions are a bit more of a case of, can't be bothered. And the earth vibration is feeling a lot more compact, basically, a lot more dried out and compact, a lot more solid, which can be a good thing. But in this instance there, because water's dried out as well, it makes for very immovable sort of situations. And you do have that. You do have a lot of fixed earth running through you, Gemini. So it will be affecting those particular cards, and we will be going through that in a minute. The elements that it's been affecting positively has been the fire and the air, and you do have a lot of fire in you, and obviously your air, which is on the surface of you. You are what we call a full sign, like Sagittarius, which is opposite to you, but also Capricorn and Cancer. So basically you have a lot more elements within you than your actual designated elements, such as air. So you've got more fire in you than you do actually air. But then again, these vibrations are playing beautifully into the fire and air, which is a good combination for you. So without further ado, let's just have a look and see how it's been affecting your cards. Here you can see your cards here in front of you that were pulled for this weekly reading. And the fire-earth combination that you can also see on your Astroflower on the other side, which is in petals 1, 2, and 3. So that's basically your karmic paths in petal 2 and 3. And how the influence is coming in from the universe is going to be based upon that fire. So inside you, in the interior of you, you have that 3 of Cups. And in the inside of you, that is in petal 6, right in the middle of your reading. You have that fixed earth on the emotional side, and that cardinal water and that cardinal fire on the material side. So this may be a case of this week here is that you will want to connect with the community that is around you. And as you connect to that community that is around you, there may be offers of passionate things to get involved with, which comes through that cardinal fire. Unfortunately, you've got majority of elements that are affected negatively within that petal, where you've got that fixed earth and that cardinal water as well. So that fixed earth, which is playing up against the Ace of Cups and also the Knight of Wands, it may make you closed off a little bit to emotional attachments around you at this present time. It's because it's backed as well by fixed fire, it may be a case of that your parameters that you put down in, according to your life, for the emotional and spiritual experience that you want to do, may be a little bit too stringent. So you're going to have to use the flexibility of your air to give a little bit more discernment to your own fixed barriers that you may be putting up. Because the universe down right at the bottom there, where you've got the mutable fire and mutable earth, you've got the Five of Cups. And the universe may be saying to you here, don't be so fixed, because you may be disappointed in what you receive. And with that disappointment, if that feeds through your system, you will go up to the Six of Swords, where you will float through the week, where you can move from the beginning to the end of the week without getting emotionally caught up in the world around you, which seems like a good thing. And I think it's going to be mainly the physical part of life, the material part of life, the left-hand side of your reading, which is going to be the most influencing aspects of that community that you're trying to build. And it looks like you're trying to build it through the material world rather than through the emotional world. And I think that Six of Swords, it gives you a pass. It gives you a way out, they're sort of protecting you, so you don't have to get too involved in the emotional world around you. And you can rely on the physical side of life with the Hierophant, which gives you clarity and precision with that mutable fire down there, which is going to bring in that Lovers card, because at the top of the Lovers card, between the Lovers and the Empress, you've got that cardinal fire that comes across your mutable mutable air. So it's going to make you very, very bubbly according to the outside world. And I think that's where this Three of Cups is going to come in. And if it does come into you through the material world, it may spark that Ace of Cups and that Knight of Wands, which could be good for you. So it could provoke a lot of emotional attachments to your material world. So it could be business, job, buying a new property or buying new material for your life. And it could make a connection with someone that you didn't really know you had from before. And just allow the life to let it flow through you. Because with that crossing cardinal water and fixed earth just below the petal 6, sometimes as the things come in, you may feel that they're not progressing as quickly as possible. I think it's a case of patience, where you've got to marry with that Empress card through the Three of Cups, that mind, body and spirit, the material side and the emotional side. So marrying the Ace of Cups through the Three of Cups, through yourself, through into the material world around you. So it is marrying the two sides of your life at this week, which can be quite complicated. And it's sometimes difficult to see what we should be investing in, which I think with Petal 2 at the base of the Three of Cups, you're going to get that Four of Pentacles, which the outside world will determine with that cardinal fire. The outside world will determine where you invest your money or your time into your business and etc. So it's going to be a very clear week. The rest of the week should be a very clear rest of the week on your material front, which will provoke your emotional and spiritual path. Okay, so there you go, Gemini. I hope you did enjoy that. I will see you again, because you're going to subscribe and click that bell, obviously. So then you get notifications for all future videos that we have on this channel and also on Cymatic TV, with lots of things we're planning according to the solar activity and star signs. I'm also going to be doing that healing blog, I think, on this channel here as well. So that'd be good to get the notification from that. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.